Hello. I'm getting ready to do the demo for the finger knit yarn octopus. His little finger woven tentacles. His little head. He's kind of sad. Kind of. All right. So I'm going to show you guys how to actually do the finger weaving part of it if you've never done it before. I know a lot of my students know how to. A lot of parents know how to. It's actually really, really simple. It's just knowing how to do it. So I'm going to start with my yarn. And all I'm going to do with the yarn is I'm going to take it around my non-dominant hand. So the hand I don't draw with. And I'm just going to tie it to my thumb. Easy enough. Then I'm going to go behind my first finger and then in front. And then behind and in front. Okay, so behind, in front, behind, in front. And then I'm going to do the opposite. So I'm going to go behind, in front, behind, in front. So they're just woven in and out of my fingers. The next part is I'm just going to take the string, wrap it around. So I've got the parts on my fingers that are woven, and then this part, the string just lays across. This is the part where you're going to actually start to weave. So you're going to take your loop and you're going to pull it out and you're going to go up over your finger. Okay, going to do the next one. I'm going to pull out the loop on my finger and I'm going to go up over the yarn that's just sitting across my hand and up over my finger. Okay, so this yarn's sitting across. Pull out the one that's on my looped on my finger, go up and around. And the last one, I'm gonna pull it out, up and over. Okay? Then I'm gonna take this one and I'm gonna lay it across. Okay? So you got the one that goes across and you got the loops on your fingers. Pick it up, go over. Up and over, up and over, up and over. Then guess what you're gonna do? You're gonna lay it across. And you're gonna keep doing that. So I've got the piece that's laying across and my loops. I'm gonna pull my loop, go up and over, loop up and over, loop up and over, loop up and over. All right? I'm going to keep doing that until I run out of string. All right, so I've gotten to the end of my string. All I'm gonna do to finish it, I'm gonna take the tail end and I'm gonna go underneath the loop and pull it through. I'm gonna do the next one. I'm just gonna go under the loop. So it goes under the loop and pull it through, and then under the loop, pull it through, under the last loop, and then pull it through. Then I can literally just take it off my fingers and pull it. And I have my finger weave that I'm going to use for the tentacles and to go around the head of my octopus. Okay, I need 3 more of them because when this goes over the top, this will make 2 tentacles. I need 4 more because octopus have 8 tentacles. All right, so make 3 more. Okay, I have my 4 tentacles made. Finished doing my finger weaving. So I got them laid out here. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tie them together. In the center, I'm gonna gather them, so it's gonna be the top of the head of the octopus. I'm gonna use some of the yarn that was just kind of hanging off the ends that that you used to wrap around your thumb before you started weaving, or the little tail that was left when you were done. Just save those little ends because you can use them again. I'm just gonna tie it once, twice, just to make sure it stays. You can cut it off really short. You could use a few pieces of string and make it look like the octopus has hair. I'm gonna take mine and I tied it into a little bow. So she'll have a little bow on top of her head because it's gonna be a girl. Okay, next thing I did was I took an old shirt. My daughter was going through her clothes and was gonna donate because we have time to clean up. So I was like, it's time to clean up the room, get it all organized. So she had a bunch of clothes that didn't fit her anymore. It's hard to find places to donate right now. So they're just kind of sitting in my garage, and I was like, I need some fabric. And I was gonna, maybe do a curbside pickup or something. And I was like, I've got a whole bunch of fabric sitting in my garage in bags. So I went out there and I grabbed one of Eva's old shirts and I traced a circle on it using Max's Easter basket. And then I cut out the circle. This is what I'm gonna use for the head of the octopus. I'm gonna stuff it with some of the fabric from the shirt. So I'm just gonna cut off some of it and then just kind of ball it up. Okay. Put it in the middle of the circle, and then I'm gonna pull the sides of the circle up. This is a little bit tricky. You probably will need an adult's help just to get the string around it. So I've got a little ball inside the circle. I'm gonna take yarn and I'm gonna wrap it around. I'm gonna wrap it around a couple times just to kind of keep it where it's at. And then I'm gonna tie a knot. There's one knot. And I'm gonna double knot it so that it does not come undone. But it helps to double wrap it before you make the knot because it holds it. And make sure you make that real tight. Okay, I have my little head for my octopus. That's gonna go inside. And these are just gonna kind of wrap themselves around. Okay. I'm gonna take another string. once these have wrapped around, I'm going to take the yarn and I'm going to tie it at the bottom. Okay, once, oops, once, and then twice. So right now I really have a pretty good looking octopus. It's got a much smaller head than my other one did. You can make the head bigger, you can make it smaller. That's entirely up to you. I'm gonna go ahead and leave this one like this because I think it's cute. All right. So there is the head and the tentacles of the octopus. Now you gotta make the eyes, the mouth, or you can just leave it like this if you want to. I don't have googly eyes here, and I thought about ordering some. But what I did for my other one, and what I'm gonna do for this one, is I'm just using felt. The last one had pretty big eyes. This one won't have as big eyes because she's little. So I'm just gonna cut out a circle. I'm cutting out both pieces at once, so they're the exact same size, but if it's too hard to cut them at one time, just do one at a time. You can also draw your circles first before you cut. I can kind of freehand them. I've done this long enough that I can pretty much freehand them, but you know, just find something you guys can trace that's circular, and you can do that for the whites of the eyes. And now I'm gonna do the pupils. They will be a little bit smaller than the white, so that it looks like there's a pupil. Take those two pieces apart. I've got my eyes. The other thing that I did on my other one, and you don't have to do this part if you don't want to, I did eyelids. So I grabbed some orange, so I can do eyelids with orange. And I just cut out a half circle for the lids. And those will be the eyelids. That one's small. I'll do that again. It didn't turn out the way I wanted them to. I'm gonna do a half circle again. Make them a little bit bigger this time. All right, take those off. Eyelids. And then if I want to make a mouth, I can, or I can just do eyes. All I gotta do for that is I'm gonna hot glue them. You can use regular glue for this too. You could sew them on if you don't have glue at all. Just using hot glue really for the purposes of making sure that they stick on quickly for the demonstration on the video. Their eyelids. I'm gonna figure out where I want to put them on my little octopus's head. All right, so I'm just gonna glue those on there. Okay, so a little tiny bit of glue. Oops. One eye, and a little bit of glue for my other eye. And my octopus has her eyes. I can give her a little mouth. I'm gonna go ahead and just cut one out to see what I think. I don't have to use it if I don't want to. My other one was kind of mopey. This one I'm gonna make happy. Like I said, I'm not sure if I'm gonna use it or not. All right. Oh yeah, definitely. So I got like this little U shape. I'm gonna put it on her face. This one is kind of thin, so you might want to definitely have a parent help you with this, unless you've got a lot of experience with the hot glue gun so that you don't burn yourself. Because I still do it. All right, she's all done. And there's my little, I'm making a family octopuses. So the other one was much bigger. This is gonna be like one of the octopus kids. Thanks for watching. I wanna see what you make.